switch it on. There it goes. See you soon. Inside the shower. As you can see, the water's not going anywhere. Hi, how are you? Well, today I thought I'd show you how I use the EVERSHOWER to have a shower inside my van. I actually bought this before I had my van. I was doing a bit of car camping and it was great for a shower system then. And when I bought the van, it had a shower out the back. I thought, oh, am I going to keep it or will I sell it? So I've kept it, and I'm so glad I did, because those times when you're off grid and it's cold, you might not have privacy, you've done the 3 days of baby wipes and you're just like, I need a proper shower. This is where the EVERSHOWER comes in so handy. I can set it up inside, don't have to brave the elements, no one can see me, and you can have a really good wash. I'll go through the features. There's a multitude of features and also a multitude of different ways that you can use this shower as well. It does operate on recycled water. That's primarily how it was invented, and to be economical and environmentally friendly. You don't have to use it that way, but you can have a hot shower with 3 litres of water, and that's pretty cool. So I think it's a great little invention. So come on, I'll show you how I use it and how I set it up and how it works.
So there it is in its carry case. It's about 8.5 kilos with everything inside it. It's got some couple of D-rings on each side that you can strap it down in your van so it doesn't move, or peg it to the ground when you're outside. There's 2 drain plugs. You can attach a hose to that to drain the water away from your site or out of your van. The lid is held down with some shock cord, so straps around each side there to keep the lid secure. And the lid is very strong that you can actually stand on it. It's also sun absorbing, so you can put it on and put water in there and the sun will heat up your water throughout the day. It's quite a compact little unit. You'll see I'm measuring it here, and it's approximately 51 centimetres square and about 15 centimetres deep. Because the case has a little bit of room inside, especially if you're not bringing all the poles or attaching the roof, you have a little bit of space inside that box. So I've put wet things in there. Say you haven't got things dry, you've come back from a swim, your shoes are a bit wet or muddy, put them inside a plastic bag and poke them in there so until you can get them dry. It's not putting water throughout your van. It's containing smells inside that box. So there's different uses. Now, inside, you can see if everything fits in. Everything fits beautifully. So you've got poles. They're all inside like a nylon little carry pouch to keep everything contained and safe. So you've got 4 legs, and just like a normal tent, they're all strung together with bungee cords and just pop out and clip into each other. This little pouch contains some cordage which can be used as a clothesline, so that can be hung up inside. There's also some guy ropes and some tent pegs, 4 tent pegs. So if you're using it outside in really windy conditions, you can actually peg it out with the guy ropes to keep it nice and secure. And this clothesline's got 4 little carabiners on each side, so that can get strung up inside the shower frame, used to dry some clothes, or you could peg it up, I guess, under your awning or plant some trees if you wanted to. Inside this pouch is the pump, the shower head, the hose, and the power cable. The power cable is actually almost 4 meters long, so that gives you plenty of distance to reach your power outlet, which is the 12-volt cigarette lighter kind. The switch is water resistant. The shower head is a huge 100 millimeters in diameter, and that screws onto the hose, which is 16 millimeters in diameter, and your stainless steel high quality pump that you submerge into the water. I'll show you shortly how that all goes together. It's just some extra strapping. And then there's some other holes, and they're the roof frame. So they're all in one piece, and that's if you want to put the roof attachment on. So perhaps it's cold and you want to contain that steam and keep it nice and toasty warm, or more private, then that's the roof pyramid shape that clips on top. I will set it up outside to show you how that all goes on and what it looks like too when it's all used as a roof. Once again, pull those bungee cords inside the poles that keep it all contained and easy to just pop together. And last but not least is the tent itself. And that just collapses down into the base. When you first get it, you do have to attach the corners into the base of the tub. And you just got to make sure that that tent is lower than the side of the tub so water doesn't escape.
So this is the shower, all set up. As you can see, I've just secured some little bungees to the pull down pop top handles. So it's in perfect length. And then over the other side, I've just got some bulldog clips around the straps that hold the roof down. And it just fits perfectly. And because I'm using these to hold it up, I don't need to put the frame in. There's the base. Obviously the on and off switch needs to be somewhere accessible, so you can do that when you're inside. And then the 12-volt outlet, conveniently located right next to it there. I've already filled it up, as you can see, with 5 litres of water. That's all there is in there. And there's the pump submerged, and it's secured around with a little piece of Velcro. The hose goes up, and this shower head is secured with some Velcro strapping up there. And it's a bit of trial and error getting that shower head in the right place, and obviously since we're inside the van, it's probably a better option to hand hold it than risk water going everywhere. But you get it in the right place, you're fine. Now, everybody's thinking, what do you do with the water? So there's the water, that 5 litres of water. You can put more, you can, as you can see, that's not even halfway up the side of the tub. Obviously when you're standing, it's going to come up a little bit more, so you wouldn't want to overfill it. You get your drain plug down there, but we're not going to be pulling that out in the van, are we? So what I do,
I simply put the shower head into the sink that's located right outside the tent, and that drains the water out to my grey tank.
okay, well let's show you it going. So I'm in, got my handy shower in my hand. I've got the pump switch here. I switch it on. There it goes. See you soon. Having a good time. And here I am, inside the shower. As you can see, the water's not going anywhere. It's just recycling. And I have a view to boot. The blue skies and the greenery. And no one can see me. Pretty good invention. Not too bad at all. Don't worry, I was clothed the whole time, so I wouldn't do that to you. That would be cruel. So how good is it? I am wet though. It's from sweat. This is a sauna today, not a shower, but it's so effective, especially for the reason that it recycles the water. And obviously, if you were disgustingly muddy, you wouldn't use it. But just to wash sweat off and freshen up every couple of days when you're on the road, and be conservative with water, I think. And you're inside, but don't feel like you are. Obviously, the top's up, so I'm not super stealth. But you know, if worse come to worse, I guess I could crouch down in it with the roof down. So there's the shower head, and I've got it hung there, so you can go hands-free, so you can have a good wash. You just position it right so it's not obviously spraying out into the van.
Another option to empty the water is to lift up the base, remove the plug, and let the water drain out into your sink that way.
So there's the EVERSHOWER set up how it was intended to be set up. And I've attached the roof part as well. You don't actually have to put the roof on even. You can actually just leave that off if you want to look at the stars and have a shower. But if it was cold, you'd probably put the roof on to keep the steam inside, keep things warmer. And you can see it's got these little simple clips all the way around that simply clip it to the frame to keep it secure. And I've seen some testing of this shower in super windy conditions, and it comes with the guy rope, so you can peg it out and also peg it down to the ground with these D-rings as well. You can see them for the long grass here today. And the lid, it's so durable that you can actually stand on that and use the lid as a little bath mat, a little area to get dry so you don't get your feet all sandy or muddy once you've got out of the shower. So they've thought of everything.
On one occasion, when I've got access to plenty of fresh water, I can drain the water out on the grass, no problem. I'll take the roof off the EVERSHOWER, so therefore it fits in under my tailgate, and I'm out of the sun, I'm out of the elements, and I simply just use the shower out of the back of my van. So if I've got hot water on tap, I'm using clean, continuous flow of fresh water, and I'm just in a private little shower cubicle. However, I have to say, because the EVERSHOWER's flow rate is 25 litres a minute, the shower head's so much bigger than my little one, what I'll do is I fill the base of the EVERSHOWER with my own hot water and then submerge the EVERSHOWER pump in, use the recycled water, and then rinse off with my own shower at the end. So that's how I like to use it occasionally as well. So quick and easy to pack up, probably a minute. You can see there the tapering too of the EVERSHOWER. It actually tapers out to 100 centimetres at the top. So if you're a big, buff, burly type of person, you're going to fit in there, no worries. Another great use too I didn't mention would be if you're doing renovations and your shower's out of action. This would be a great alternative to use in the interim while your renovations are being done. Also, visitors in the holiday period, you've got people staying with you and everyone's trying to have a shower. It'd be ideal for that as well. So the poles and everything just simply flaps back down, slip into their bag, and go down into the base. Lid goes on, into the back of the van, and I'm off. That's the EVERSHOWER. And I should mention I'm in no way affiliated with the EVERSHOWER people. I simply bought this as a way to have a shower when I was out camping and travelling. And it's turned out to be a very environmentally friendly, durable and practical way to have a shower. And I love it. So thanks so much for watching. Take care and be happy. Bye for now.